So I'm just sitting here doing some meal prep in actual fact for next week, writing out the dates, and realised that a week tomorrow is Halloween. How has Vlogtober gone so quickly? I had all these plans and none of them have really come to any fruition. Mainly the one where I tidied the lounge. That didn't happen. In fact, I've made it worse now because half the airing cupboard's in the lounge. However, I am tidying the airing cupboard because there's stuff in the lounge that needs to go in the airing cupboard. So there's a reason, but seriously. Anyway, I need to get back to this. Hello. I don't even think I've said welcome today. It's the 23rd. Vlogtober the 23rd. I hope you're all okay. I'm at the very end of a very busy day. It's 4:30. I am slightly tired and trying really hard not to yawn through this, but apparently failing. Right, what I did think I'd do was just give you a quick-ish flick through of my knitting journal, because I know I promised somebody I would do this. I promised Jen I'd do this and I haven't had chance. So it's just a plain lined paper journal, so that's what it looks like. That's just blank pages. This particular one I got from Amazon, and it helpfully doesn't have a name at all as to what it is. It has, however, got a content page at the front, which I photocopied so that I could get, where are we, enough content pages for every single page. So I've this bit in the middle here I made myself, and I've bound it in. I've got a book binding kit, and I actually sewed that in myself, so it is actually properly sewn in. It's not the neatest job, but it works. And let's just see where we can go. Right, let's go from there. So that's the hot water bottle cover I did in December. So this is a typical page, and I have the title at the top. So in this case it's the Cozy Knitter Advent Socks. That's the date I've written the page normally, not necessarily the date I've started the project, because that doesn't always correlate. I put some washi tape just for making it look pretty. I've got date started, then I have date finished. I have what it is. So this one is vanilla socks in my recipe. They're Christmas socks for me. They're made for me. They were 65 grams. 24 Advent Stripe sock skein from the Cozy Knitter. I used 2.5mm needles. Now here I've got some notes of how many rows I did for, oh, stripes in actual fact this is, for cuff, heel, foot, toe and leg. And then on the following page, because who likes writing on that side, I've got photos. So I just stick photos on there. And then this one, I've got the yarn badger ones. So it's the same layout. And then it's got the FO pictures at the back there. They are highlighted. So if the tops are highlighted, it's got some highlighted information on the page, they are finished objects. Same with, if it's highlighted at the front here, I've finished it. Things that are not highlighted, I have not finished. So Dust of Snow Wrap, Sweet Shop Blanket is missing from that page. And then on this page I've got some Cozy Knitter. I have actually finished those Cozy Knitter socks. I need to update this. Battenberg Blanket, Squiddle Village Blanket, signage sweater, which I think I'm probably going to frog anyway. Tate to Tate socks. They were the Fruitful Fusion socks, or Fruit Fusion, can't remember, the yellow and green ones. Bits and Bobs blanket, badger socks, and bowline sweater. I really need to finish that little bowline sweater, don't I? So that follows the page numbers in the bottom of the page. So each page is numbered, and so that is page 37. So if you were to go at the front here and look it up, page 37 is the Squirrel Village blanket, and sure enough, it is the Squirrel Village blanket. So that helps me find things quite quickly. I do definitely need to update this. It's got podcast notes in it. Yep, I've got podcast notes. I put stickers in just because, you know, why not? Might as well make it pretty. That's my finished objects for my country garden socks. It's nice to look back on. I am extremely bad about keeping up to date with this. I mean, what's the latest thing? I've got the Exploding TARDIS socks in here. So that's a relative. Oh, that's the last thing. I bet my Winterfell isn't in here. Friendship Giant Granny Square blanket, which is what I found. Oh, my Wintersalt is in here. I have put that in. Right, so I've cheated a bit with that one. So I have put the date started as that, but that's restarted. So that's where I picked it up again, because I have no idea when I originally started that. But it's my book, my rules. If that's what I'm happy with, that's what I'm happy with. But I do love it. I love having the memory. That was the little Easter egg basket I made for Ira for Easter. She still plays with that all the time. It's always in the lounge with bits and pieces in it, and she's always taking it for a little walk. Yeah, I absolutely love looking back through it. So that's it really. And I think my biggest... That's another dotted raise that I haven't finished. That one. That's socks. What socks are they? They're very pretty. They are the Springbow Cave socks. It's just my vanilla sock pattern. The main thing to take away from this is not necessarily to do it as I've done it. I mean, obviously if you want to, that's fine. But to record the information you really want to record. Like, I started writing this out on my original pages. And I didn't have the weight of things on there. And then I was like, oh, actually, I'd be quite interested to see how much I've knit weight-wise. I thought that would be quite an interesting statistic to keep. And I did think that I'd do, at the end of a year, do like a statistics page, but I haven't actually quite done that yet. And I am thinking I might stick my statistics at the back, so that they kind of go from the back forwards. I've already got a page for Advents in the back there. That's by no means all of them. That's not been kept up to date. I should do that. But I could just put like statistics of how many projects I finished, or how much yarn I used in weight, or how many gifts I knitted. That whatever I fancied recording as a statistic, I could put in the back, but I haven't done that yet. It also isn't particularly accurate because I haven't kept up to date records, and I am annoyed with myself for that, because the whole point of this was to kind of treat it as a daily journal, and update this daily if it was something new. Or gosh, I'm so sorry, I have compulsive yawns, which is really not conducive to doing this. So yeah, the idea was that I would update it daily if I got cast on something new, or I'd finished something. But for some reason I just didn't get into that habit, and I wished I had. But I'm going to try from now on. And yeah, I really, really like this. But as I said, the takeaway you should have is just to make it your own, and decide what information you want to record about a project. You might decide you want to write down what the weather's like the day you were knitting that, because, you know, you'll see a trend that on really hot days you just want to knit socks, or on really cold days you just want to knit blankets, or maybe you want to record what day of the week you knit on it. You know, maybe on a Sunday you just want to work on scrappy projects. So I think you just need to really think what information you want to have a record of to look back on. For me, it is mostly the photos. I love looking back on the photos. I used to do daily progress photos of whatever I had worked on that day, but the only issue with that is, of course, it's a lot of ink on a printer. So I did stop doing that. So that's it. Jenny, if you want to know anything else, message me, let me know, and I will try and answer. Right, I've got so much other stuff I need to do today. What have I not done on my to-do list? Shall we have a look? Let's have a look. I'm getting loads of comments in from the vlog that went up today about the dogs yesterday when I was making the soup. I was watching it back going, little monkeys. But again, real life. And they know they're not allowed up on the work surface, but apparently doesn't stop them. Yeah, that's my work one. Let's have a look at the home one. Right, my Christmas list. Nope. Oh, Christmas cake ingredients on the shopping order. Right, I'm going to stop the vlog now and go do that. I will be back. Okay, following that little light bulb moment, we'll be pleased to know the Christmas cake ingredients are now on the shopping order. I can't believe I nearly forgot that again. Clear office shelves, that just didn't happen. Update finance journal, that's not happened. Update journals in general, that hasn't happened. Shepherd's pie, that has happened. Meal plan, I've done. Shopping order, I've done. I have sent yesterday's vlog live. I haven't sent today's vlog live. And I have done some of the airing cupboard. So not bad, I guess. Not great, not bad. But I'm going to carry on with a little bit more now for a little bit longer. It's 5 o'clock, so I think we'll probably have dinner about 6. I need to stick the oven on at 5:30 to warm up to put the shepherd's pie in. But I think that's it for today. I don't think I've got to do anything else. I got something nagging in the background, but I can't think what it was. So do need to do podcast prep. That's something I do need to do. How have I not got that on here? Podcast prep. Because I wish to podcast tomorrow morning. So that's tomorrow's job. So far it's going to be the Winterfell, my hat and the ET socks. So it was supposed to be the gnome. I had a goal of getting some of the gnome done. Haven't done that unless I do it now, which I could do because I've actually done quite a lot on the hat today. So I could swap to the gnome for a little while, see if I can hit my goal with the gnome. What do you reckon? Oh, do you know what? Should we just do some minis whilst we've got 2 minutes? So what did I do yesterday? I did 9 yesterday, I did. So it's going to be 10 today. That's 11. That's 13. 10. Right, so spoiler alert for green lambkin yarn. If you don't want to see, look away. Give you a sec, looked away. Yeah, good. So that's the little package. And look inside. Oh wow. There we go. And that's very special. It's gorgeous. Right, you're safe to look back now. Okay, spoiler alert for Kitty Yarns. I'm opening day 6, which seems incredible that it's day 6 already on this. So that's the package. Wow, so that's the piece of paper. Oh, look at this colour. Now my camera's probably, oh actually no, my camera struggles with this colour. My iPhone does not normally, so here we go. Duh. Oh, I love this. Anybody else? Oh, I can't say that because that gives away the colour. But let's just say there's a certain food group now that I am well and truly thinking I would quite like some of. Right, so that's that. So that's those 2 done. And yeah, I'm gonna get on with doing a few more bits and pieces now. I don't think I've got anything more to share with you today, so I think I'm going to say bye now. If anything exciting happens, I will add it on to the end. Otherwise, this is the end, and I will see you tomorrow.